Man, what a fun evening. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Saturday. Fantasy Sumo started back up. Some of Stephen and Friends did it earlier in the year, organized primarily, I guess, by Chaz, because Chaz is really into sumo, keeps up with it all. I guess I'll sit here. And got some of our group into it. I had never participated because I was doing so many other things, but this time around, since Fantasy Sumo is starting back up, I decided to join in because I thought it'd be fun. So my team, I'm not going to remember everybody's name. I have Meisei, Kaisei, Wadataka Kage, and Koda Shoho.
Koda Shoho? Kota Nawaka? I can't remember.
I think that's my team. Anyway, I did all right tonight. I think I 2 of the matches, 2 of the 4.
Yeah, you had 2.
Yeah.
So you have 4 points.
Yeah, 2 out of 2. That's 4 points. Yeah, that's good.
Alex
Go me.
and I are tied for first.
You and Alex are tied for first. Well, good for you. I wish you well, but this is a fight. Fantasy Sumo. Fantasy Sumo's fun. There's like actual sites to like do it, but Chaz, I think, just did his own because he wanted to have a little more control over stuff. So it's just like a spreadsheet that he's doing. Anyway, other things that happened this evening, because I'm sure people are always interested in the games that we played on Saturday night since it's game night. I beat Project Warlock. I know that the game I had been talking about a few weeks ago. I finally finished it. The last level was nuts, but I beat it. It was enjoyable. Like I said before, if you're a fan of those old retro style FPS games, you would enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. And then, because so many people on streams, on Twitter, in YouTube comments, reaching out to me personally on Facebook. So many people have wanted us to play Among Us. In fact, Thomas himself has wanted to play Among Us and has brought it up to the group a few times over the past few weeks. But over the past few weeks, so many of you have brought it up. And finally, tonight, I said, okay, fine, play Among Us. And I'm glad we did. It was really fun. Now, we didn't record any tonight because Emmy had played it a little bit, and Dan had played it a little bit. And I think, did Thomas play it a little bit? Maybe Thomas had played it. They basically were like, hey, this is a game that we probably don't want to record our first time playing. We want to get the feel of it. And I said, okay. So tonight, we didn't record any, but we played it. We probably played, like 7 or 8 rounds of it?
Yeah.
The nice thing is that the rounds actually go pretty quick. And we primarily played on one map, and then we played, I think, 1 round on a second map. And there's a third map that we didn't try. I thought it might be fun to have a blind reaction to that whenever we record. So next week, we will record Among Us. And I think the thing that's so interesting is that there's never been a Stephen and Friends game as requested as this. And the game itself is very odd because it came out 2 years ago and is only now like blowing up, and everyone wants to see it. And I'm like, okay, we've got a good fit for it because it supports up to 10 people, and we were playing 10-player games tonight. So sure, no problem. We'll do some big multiplayer games of Among Us with Stephen and Friends crew next week. So you can look forward to those at some point in the near future. It was really enjoyable tonight. We were really having a lot of fun with it. It reminds me a lot of of Mafia or Werewolf, but it reminds me a lot of Project Winter, which is a game that we brought to the channel maybe a year or more ago, and very similar concept. But Project Winter was much more complicated, and that could be either good or bad depending on what you're looking for in a game. But this game is super, super simple. It's just point and click, and it's very clear what you're supposed to do. It feels like Project Winter, but simplified in a good way, I think, because Project Winter was just a little bit complicated. Anyway, if you were one of the people that had been asking about it, on breakfast stream or tweeted at me or whatever, good news. We are going to do it. Haven't done it yet, but we're going to do it next week. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, otherwise it was a good night. Following Fantasy Sumo is fun. I didn't feel left out last time everyone did it because I was busy working on a lot of stuff. But since then, Fallout's over, and I feel a little bit more lighthearted and free. And I was like, I'll try and keep up with this and see how my players are doing. And it was fun. It was fun. I've never been one for conventional sports. I'm not super into that. I don't think I would enjoy a fantasy league for football or basketball or something as much as I would for something like sumo. But it's it was enjoyable tonight, and it goes on every night. But we're only going to really be following it, I guess, on the weekends on Saturdays.
We'll get our points, but we're not going to.
We'll get our points, but I'm not going to try and watch matches or anything, unless it's Saturday where I can experience it with everyone else. But that'll be the goal. Anyway, it is late, but you probably gathered that because it's always late on Saturday night. I'm going to go to bed. Tomorrow we do have a chore that we're going to try and do, but we're going to continue to try and take it easy. So we'll just sleep in and see where the day leads us. I'm looking forward to it tomorrow. It's nice to have a day off. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, let's meet back tomorrow. Shall we? Wakataka Kage?
Yeah, that's
Wakataka. It's hard to say, but it's really fun.